Hi, this is Dennis with Second Chance Tackle. I've got a reel in here that I just received. It was brought into my shop, and the fellow said that he had it out surf casting and got beached. He got hit by a wave, it went under, and it accumulated some sand and the like. And he said he did all of that work, but when he took it apart, he cleaned it out, he flushed it with the fresh water, he did all the things that are recommended of it, and quite honestly, the reel appears to be pretty smooth, all things considered. It's a Pflueger President. It's the, I believe the 60 size, might be it's the 40 size. And he says, but when I'm reeling it in, I'm getting a terrible noise. Well, you can't tell by doing this what the problem is, so I thought I would give you an idea of how I went about the problem diagnosis, and then we'll talk a little bit about the repair. So the first thing you want to check is, does it sound right to the ear? You want to check on, is it a smooth gear? You just want to, it can happen where you just wind up with issues. This says it's a 10 ball bearing reel, so you want to check your ball bearings and everything as well, and I kind of did that, and I couldn't replicate the problem that he was having. So what I did was I put it on a pole. I strung the line out on the pole, ran it around the line guide and up and out, and I tied a 4-ounce sinker to it and gave it a good cast, and sure enough, I got a whine. Well, the first thing I wanted to do then was to check, well, what could cause the whine under load. Well, it could be a spool bearing, but it could also be the line guide bearing. And that was my first thought, was the line guide. And let me show you what I did to help further diagnose the problem. I took the line guide out. So you can do that by removing the screw that's in the arm. And while I'm doing that, this is a good time to tell you, if you like these kinds of videos, diagnosis and repair and the like, well, go ahead and subscribe to my channel. If you subscribe to my channel, you'll see things like this and show you the how to diagnose reels and more importantly how to repair them. So I removed the line roller and bearing, and then I reinstalled. There's a little washer that goes here. Reinstalled it and tightened it back up. And now what I've done is I have a line roller, for all practical purposes, without the bearing in it. I have a little slot there. Yeah, it's nothing that you're going to go fishing with, but it'll tell you whether this is defective or if there's a different problem. Well, sure enough, when I reloaded the line, ran it up through here, did that cast with the 4-ounce sinker, no noise. So that said that when it got swamped, the bearing inside the line roller got clogged and started making an awful lot of noise. So I'm going to show you how to replace that bearing today, and you've pretty much seen half of it already, but that's okay. So where do you get a bearing from? Well, I don't normally plug a lot of places, but let me tell you, if you go on eBay or you contact this group directly, this is HPR Bearings. They're out of Miami, Florida. I've gone onto eBay because I bought some package sets for them that were easy to find. And if you, for example, if you needed a bearing for a Shimano reel and you type in Shimano Calcutta bearings, well, eBay will give you a whole host of results, and then you try to match up. Well, one of those times that I went there, I went to HPR, I went to the eBay, and it said it was by HPR Bearings. I ordered them, the shipping was fast, and I enjoyed it a lot. Well, I tried to find a bearing for the Pflueger President sp40, which is the model of this reel, doing the same thing, and sure enough, no results show up. So I contacted these folks, asking the seller, in this case from eBay, a question about them. And they said, well, yeah, we sell them, and if you go on this eBay listing, and it gave me a different route to go to, you can get it. And I did, and I was able to order the replacement bearing. It arrived in about 2 days, and now I'm able to complete the repair on this. So let's show you how this works. The bearing is nested inside of a collar, and all you have to do to get this bearing out is hold the collar up a little bit and push out. And eventually, it's a tight fit, but it will come out. and this is the defective bearing. So I just sliced open the replacement package, and all you have to do then really is just it's pull and replace. Just go ahead and nest that in there. Another thing I like about HPR bearings is you get it right. You don't have to worry about missed shipments, which have happened more than once in some of my eBay purchases. This one I have high confidence in, and Pedro out there does a great job. You can ask him any questions you want. They are one of these sellers that responds quickly to you and doesn't delay anything if you're time sensitive like I am in terms of being able to do repairs. All right, well now I'm going to take that screw out again, and we'll reset. So if you have a question on a reel, it doesn't have to be a full reel repair to have a question on it. I do all kinds of things, and I'm not adverse to showing anybody anything if it helps them out of a jam. Just leave the question in the comment section. I'll be happy to respond to it, and hopefully I can get the answer for you. All right, well we have that little piece nestled in here. I'm just going to take it out to show you how that works. There we go. So there's two sides of this cover. The one side that this nestles to is the one that has the open side. That becomes the shield for that bearing. Now we can place the cover into the position it was in. Place that line guide on. Now that's going on the lip side, just like that. We'll bring the rest of the assembly over. We'll thread that through. Grab our replacement screw. Go ahead and put that back on. So it's all about problem and diagnosis, and it's going from most likely to least likely in terms of eliminating factors. And in this case, this one was pretty easy because we were just able to unscrew, remove, and replace. And now all that's left for me to do is go reline this up, put it on a pole, give it that test to make sure that it is working fine. So I hope you enjoyed that. If you did, please like the video, and by all means, again, please subscribe and hit the notification button if you'd like to see more of these. In the meantime, if you are a first responder or essential personnel, thank you for everything that you're doing during the pandemic. It truly is appreciated. And to everybody, please stay safe, stay well, and stay watching. This is Dennis with Second Chance Tackle. Have a great day.